Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7L today. Got some more RTA for you guys. This time around, we're going to be going up against a champion player to start. Nice little change of pace. This guy's Hua as their profile picture, kind of do like it. Hua has kind of been failing me lately though in RTA. Been kind of lacking in terms of cleansing, which is hurting my Hua capabilities, because that's her major weakness, is that she can get controlled. This guy is going to go for Laya. Speaking of cleansers, first pick Laya here. DDR and ML Shu getting pre-banned. Those are two very common pre-bans for Laya first pick users, especially because they don't like that injury stacking up on their side. Let's see if we can manage to add some injury here though into our draft. What do we want to do into Alaya? It's kind of difficult. Let's go for Last Rider Crow. I think we're going to get Midnight God Liliest here, but if we do, we can add Abigail to the draft. That might be kind of nice. We'll go for Last Rider Crow. I think Lionheart is a pretty reliable pick here. She either gets banned or she does some pretty good work, right, in terms of damage into this type of team. Got the Bunny Dom picked up. Okay, kind of strange because they already banned the DDR. I don't really have an extra turn unit besides Lionheart after her S3, but typically what you do is you'd want to get Bunny Dom down really low so that Lionheart's S3 kills her, so when you get the extra turn, Bunny Dom's no longer on the field to provide her passive effect. Although Crimson Armin does do a really good job of keeping people alive on the team, so yeah, we're going to see her mitigate a lot of damage for this Bunny Dom here. What do we want to do into that though? Crimson Armin, kinda iffy. There's dual attacks, there's a lot of buffs on their side. Do I want to go Dragon King Sharoon? Like, is that a pick here? I think so. She's really good for just kind of like getting the debuffs off the opponents. Actually, you know what? I think Earth Sharoon is going to be a pretty decent addition to a team like this. Yeah, let's go for something like this. Perhaps Ilanov would be kind of nice too. Don't know if I really want to pick her here. I kind of do though. She would be a really fun injury unit to add to the lineup, especially because they only have 2 picks left. I just have to counter pick with this last pick into these two, and hopefully the last unit gets banned, and I ban the most important unit that they have on their side. But they could actually go for some pretty decent options here, especially if they consider fighting the first 4. They could definitely go for quite hard-hitting DPS units. Midnight God Liliest I don't know if is the best option right now anymore into my team, because at this point I can ban whoever's last pick and pick Abigail. I think we're in a pretty decent spot with a lot of injury on our team, right? Buff strips for his units. I think we're going to be pretty good. Ed, I don't think we really care too much about, so yeah, I think this is going to be an Abigail game. I just ban whoever's last pick. Unless this last pick is super weak, in which case we can choose to ban somebody else. Ed would actually help the Lionheart a lot on my side, so I don't know if that's the right pick for him. He's gonna go for Shu. Oh, Lethe. Lethe's pretty good into my team, actually. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick the Abigail here. Let's ban the Lethe. I don't want to have to deal with her, especially because Sharoon doesn't really have too much cleansing in her kit. I do have our Wonders Potion Vial, so she does get to cleanse every once in a while, but it's not going to be a whole ton. Let's go ahead and put Last Rider Crow on the back line. I'm surprised they banned the Ilanov. I really want to use her here, but okay. I see how it is. Let's use Earth Sharoon and see what we can get away with. In this situation, she does have Venom, which does provide quite a bit of injury to the other side. Let's see if this plays out in our favor, though. Midnight God Lily is going to go for the Last Rider Crow. Does this kill? 8,000 HP Midnight God Lily gets? It probably does, right? Yeah, it will proc the Vampirism buff and everything. Luckily, he doesn't have buff strips on his side, so I don't have to worry too much. Let's go for an S1 here, a good little Venom, right? Unfortunately, Sweet Miracle procs here, but that does mean we can start the counter for her number of turns, and she'll be vulnerable to debuffs for next 3 turns, right? Because our artifact's on cooldown right now. Okay, so 3 turns left. What can we do here? Last Rider Crow is going to heal up quite a bit, though. Sharoon is going to be put to sleep, which doesn't necessarily matter all too much because she does have Wonders Potion Vial. She can cleanse that sleep on herself, as long as we don't get another debuff along the way, which I don't think we will. Right, Abigail gets to go. Let's try to strip the buff off the Midnight Gala Lilius. There we go. Very nice. Stripping those buffs here. We will be able to S3 into her and deal some damage. If this doesn't kill, it's fine, because Last Rider Crow's going to come in. Now, I really want to see how much damage we do, because we have Vampirism buff and we're on Lifesteal set. So if this can deal quite a bit of damage, we can heal up a decent chunk of health. Oh, look at that, getting about half our health back. So Midnight Lilius is now down for the count, and Laya is the only real source of damage for the other side that's left. That was a pretty good play. Okay, he is going to go for the Abigail now, and Lionheart is going to proc, so that is good. We are pushing up our combat readiness there. Let's go for the S3 on Sharoon. We'll strip all of the buffs from our opponent. We do have quite a bit of effectiveness built in, right? Oh, there we go. Very nice. Beautiful stuff, guys. Let's go and hit the Laya here. Nope, no might, so no passive ability from the Abigail pushing up our team. Bunny Dom, I believe, already popped. Oh no, she hasn't popped her S3, so she could use it to try to cleanse, get a little barrier going. But we will be using our Lionheart to destroy that barrier. Alright, let's go for it here. Break that barrier, and the curse debuff on the Laya is going to be pretty significant, because we will be attacking the Crimson Armand here. Ooh, never mind, I forgot Lionheart's extra turn here. Procs the Bunny Dom. Ooh, that's actually pretty bad for us, isn't it? It's okay. Laya has S3 next turn, not this turn. So we're gonna be okay. Maybe Sharoon can try to screw over her cooldowns here. Maybe we'll use S1s on her, but she does have immunity, and we just use her S3, so maybe that's not gonna be happening anytime soon. Right, we're in a really bad position right now, though. He is going to focus down the Sharoon. Lionheart's going to proc, that's fine. Extra damage is never bad. Let's go for an S1 here. We'll try to break the skill nulls on his units. And do I want to push up the team? Does Sharoon actually have her S... Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be next turn. That kind of sucks, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and hit the Laya here. Try to push up the combat readiness of my... Lionheart, so that we don't proc another Moon Bunny passive. Let's go for an S3. I think Laya's gonna try to kill the Lionheart. Guardian Ice Crystals on his side, huh? Do we wanna S Soulburn S1? Let's try to kill the Crimson Armand. There we go. Beautiful stuff. That mitigation was really bad for us, but now I think we're in a decent spot. Laya does have her S3, but does she... yeah, no, she definitely kills here. She definitely kills the Lionheart. But with that, does she have enough? Does she have enough to turn cycle here? Is she going to be able to stay alive? Let's see. I am going to go for an S1. Get that Venom going. And we don't have an S3 up yet. Let's try to kill this Bunny Dom. Okay, she does seem pretty squishy, that's good. Let's go for an S1 here. Oh, no might, no proc here, which kind of sucks, because now Bunny Dom gets to cleanse and push and heal. This turn cycling with the Laya is insane, because after this turn, she's going to have another S3 up, and I don't like that, so I'm going to need Sharoon to kind of do something here for us. Okay, nice little cleanse there. Let's go for an S3. Let's get combat readiness cycling here again. There's no extra turn left on my team, so all of this damage here is going to be translated into injury, hopefully, with the Venom coming in. Nice little curse, but I am going to S3 onto the Laya, try to get as much injury damage onto her as possible. Because if we can, then Abigail's going to be looking pretty good in terms of 1v1 matchup into this guy. Alright, so we do see some injury come in here. Boom. Right, she does have her S3 on the next turn. She's going to hit the Last Rider Crown. It's going to kill. Ooh, no it doesn't! Hang on just a second here. Hang on. Last Rider Crown I didn't know Abigail turn cycled that much that we actually reset. Look at this. We're going to get an S3 up. We're going to get a Vampirism. Oh boy. Look at the healing coming in from Lifesteal Vampirism. Oh, that's huge! That's beautiful. Let's hit the Laya so that she dies to the Venom here. If she doesn't, let's just reset her again with Sharoon. Actually, wow. Learning that Sharoon's actually not a bad choice into Laya here. Sharoon and Abigail! Whoa! What a sick combo! I love that! I think I just discovered something new, and this is why you try to experiment as much as you can in RTA, because sometimes you'll run into things that, you know, might seem decent on paper, you don't know if it actually will work or not. Sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes in this case, it works out quite well. Yeah, Sharoon getting that skill reset is actually really nice at throwing off Laia's pacing. Laia does decrease all her skill cooldowns by 1 every time she takes a turn, additional 1, right? But, yeah, Sharoon can kind of throw that off, kind of buy you an extra turn or two, which actually mattered in that situation. Pretty cool! Alright, Laia and Lua pre-banned by this guy, who's an Emperor, so they definitely know what they're doing here in terms of shenanigans. Who do we go for as a first pick if Laia's banned? Do we want to go for something that leaves us kind of flexible in our draft? If we want to do that, we're going to go for a Bunny Dom first pick. She does prevent our opponent from taking extra turn units like DDR, while leaving them open for us to pick. We're going to see a Destina come out though, and a Last Rider Crowd. Do we play aggressively into this team? Could go for something like a Midnight Gala Lilius. We might be met with opposition by stuff like Zio though, and I don't know if that's what I really want to be fighting. Midnight Gala Lilius with Zio seems like an okay option. Let's try and go for something a little bit more aggressive. Let's change things up a little. Midnight Gala Lilius with Zio here, not too shabby. Zio can always push back a unit like Karina, like Rimuru, or something of the sort to prevent them from cutting. And Karina might not be the worst option here for him. She's a really good unit into Zio. My team's pretty squishy overall. We can probably try to go for a Judge Kisei. I think Judge Kisei will be pretty good, especially if he picks Navy Captain Landy. I think Judge Kisei will be fine for the uncounterable aspect in her kit. The debuff, at least, if we can land that. Who else do I want to go for, though? Judge Kisei with another unit. Who's another unit that can really punish a team like this? Closer Charles seems a little iffy. Ooh, actually, we can go for something like Straze. I don't have Emma Leica built right now. I did build her for that Guild War video, but she borrowed a ton of gear from other units that I may or may not be using in the future, so I just held off on that for now. This looks like a Judge Kisei game for sure. Straze would actually be pretty strong here too. Why don't we pick both of those? This team seems really slow, so I think Straze and Judge Kisei together would be a pretty strong combination. Let's go Straze and Judge Kisei. So ideally, you would go Straze and like Emma Leica here, would be pretty good, but let's ban the Aeola. Can't have her messing things up here with all my AoEs on my team. I do have quite a bit of damage, but he has quite a bit of bulk, so I don't know. If this Kayron takes a turn, I'm basically dead. Like, LRK Kayron, if they just do a single S3, I'm dead, right? So he's gonna ban— ooh, he's banning Zio. That's very smart. Very, very smart, because what that does is it allows Karina to go and take the turn. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that at all. Bunny Dom's gonna be able to go. Let's just push up the team so that hopefully the Karina can't cut me, because I'm too far up in combat readiness. She gains how much? How much does she gain? She gains 40%. Oh no, 50%. Oh shoot, she might be able to cut. Let's go for a kill onto the Last Rider Crow. This will proc the Karina, but we do get a push-up from the Midnight Gala Lilius as well. So Bunny Dom push plus the Midnight Gala Lilius push will hopefully make us that I go before Karina. Please, let me go before Karina. Alright, this will kill whoever the highest HP unit is, which might actually be Destina here. Might be Destina. Yes, no reviving for his team. Oh, good. We do get our Judge Kisei to go. Now, I am going to S3. It does grant me invincibility, and I want to reset the skill cooldowns for his units. Everyone on my team is pretty much invincible right now, so we are fine. Nice. Good little reset onto this Karina. So we have invincibility on everybody. Midnight Gala Lily is still stealth, so Karina can only hit this Bunny Dom. So I think we're looking pretty decent here. Could defense break the Judge Kisei, but I think that's fine. We'll go for a hit onto the... We could hit the Kayron, but do we really want to here? I think we hit the Karina. Let's hit the Karina. Let's not cause another counterattack to happen. Straze should be lapping this, yep, and with his S2, we should actually be fine. I'm gonna save the Soulburn, because it just decreases cooldowns. This should strip. Nice, this does strip the Kayron. Look at this, beautiful stuff. And we can go for Judge Kisei S2 to kill and no more countering. So if this is a counter buff, or counter set Karina, we would be pretty safe. Look at that. Straze Judge Kisei preventing the Kayron from really doing all that much, right? Because his S3 can't be countered. Judge Kisei ended up getting invincibility, reset the Karina. But Judge Kisei's S2 would have also landed an uncounterable debuff on this Kayron if he had survived the Straze S2, okay? And Straze's S2 also strips because he has a higher attack than Kayron, so he'll be able to ignore res and strip that counter buff regardless. So that was pretty good, I gotta say. I think I'm getting a little bit better at these aggro drafts. But that's what I mean by first picking Bunny Dom. It does provide you a bit more flexibility than, let's say, first picking Arwell, because there's no way I would have been able to get away with a team like this if I picked Arwell first, right? Even if you try to pivot, if they ban one of your faster units, you're left with Arwell who does nothing and 3 units, so it's essentially a 3v4, right? Because your Arwell's not contributing all that much to your team. This guy is going to be playing some combat readiness manipulation team. Yep, there you go. We got the Flan coming out right away. Politis banned, Abyssal Eupheme banned. So if he's going down this route, we got to pick units that also have combat readiness gains. And I think the best unit to pick in this case right now is Zeo, to try to go first and stop stuff like the Flan. So we'll just try to contest this way. What else could we pick? Flitica would actually be kind of nice, although I don't know if I really want that. Ocean Breeze Luluka into a Flan is great though. We can try to cut with passive abilities like this while trying to debilitate the team with some debuffs. Okay, my opponent does pick Flitica, but that's okay. She will be a little bit annoying with her S3, pushing up the combat readiness. Spectre Tenebrae getting picked up as well. Not really sure why, necessarily. Maybe just a safe DPS pick that's kind of stealth in the backlines. Sage Ball seems really good here, and so does Karina. Let's go for Sage Ball, and let's go for Karina too. I think this is a pretty well-rounded team. We have a Speed Contester, a Healer Cleanser, Sage Ball who can intercept, Karina who can buff the team. General Purgus is going to get picked up. Wait, what is this? Are they trying to pivot into like a Zeo, like a Zeo trap here? Because Stene Flitica G-Purg is pretty anti-Zeo, but he already has a Flan, so it doesn't matter because Zeo can just hit Flan and we're good to go, right? He is going to pick Ed, which is not a great matchup into something like Karina, but I think what we can do is pick something like Tempest Surin here. Tempest Surin would be a really strong unit into this team, as long as we ban the Ed. So we're banning the Ed. Zeo's gonna go into the Flan, and I think we're good to go. Sage Ball's gonna get banned out. Okay, I'm fine with that actually. What does Ocean Breeze Luca give to the team? Ooh, I don't know if I want to give health when Tempest Surin is here, so let's not do that. Let's just put Tempest Surin in the back line. Zeo's leading the charge as an Emperor should. And let's see what they got for us. We just have to hit the Flan. You don't hit the General Purgus, or else the Flitica gets pushed up, right? Oh shoot, never mind. She's also stealth here. Hang on, they did Zeo trap us. Usually Flan is on her own artifact to give some souls, but no, this guy, he's got a different plan for us here. That's okay though. Flan can't really use a non-attack skill, otherwise Ocean Breeze Luluka pushes up. But let's see what they got in store for us. Yeah, he might Soulburn this, and if he does, Ocean Breeze Luluka will be able to push up. Oh no, he's gonna push up the Spectre here. Okay, so Spectre is gonna go before the Ocean Breeze Luluka, but that's good because no defense breaks from the Flan. Oh, he's gonna go straight for the Ocean Breeze Luluka. Wow, this guy's built so strong here. Attack buff, crit damage buff. It should be a full damage Spectre here, and that is terrifying. So Ocean Breeze Luluka is absolutely dead, and Karina gets to go now. We do get to S3 and try to defense break, do some splash damage onto everybody, which will be notable. The issue is Tempest Surin is going to get reset by this Flitica, and that is actually terrifying for us, because no AoE here is a death sentence. Right, he is going to strip the barrier off the T Surin, and if he goes and resets her, I think it's pretty much over. Oh, he's going to reset. Hang on. he's gonna reset the Zeo instead. He does get a skill null for his team, which is good. But Flan can now S3. Uh-oh. This guy definitely knows what he's doing. Look at his guild icon. Look at that right there, right? That's insane. Probably like one of the top guilds for whatever country or region he's representing right now. Gonna be hitting the Karina, that's fine. Tempest Cern still has her S3, but can we actually do something with this? Let's Soulburn. Might as well. I mean, we don't have any other use for these souls. Okay. Silenced everyone. Yeah, that's not good. We have 2 turns, right? 2 turns left. We can go for Flitica. But it's not going to be quite enough. If he hits the T-Cern at any point, kind of nice. Right? I think he'll hit with the Spectre here, which will be able to push up my T-Cern, but I don't think she can live, though. I don't think she lives against a team like this. Right? Unless we can cut the Spectre and somehow survive, but I think Flan's gonna push up. I think she has her S2 again. Yeah, she does. There's no way we're gonna win this. Because Spectre's gonna go, then the General Purgus is gonna go. Oh, and he has Soul Burns too. Yeah, unfortunate, right? Unfortunate for us. So, that's gonna be it here. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. We still have some time. That was a quick one. Oh, I forgot that Flan was a ranger and that she was on Guiding Light. How foolish of me. We got Zeo trapped. We got Zeo trapped indeed. Oh, that was really foolish. I should have realized that, because most Flans, like 99% of Flans I see out there, are on her own artifact, the Overseer, whatever, the one that gives souls whenever you use a non-attack skill on the ranger. How foolish. I should have realized that. I should have realized that. In fact, I probably honestly could have just let Ed through had I realized that and banned something else, right? Ban something else and let the Ed through. That would have been the smart play. Because I think we can deal with Ed, especially with the Karina there. I think we could have dealt with Ed, for sure. So that was my bad. Wow, that was a terrible, terrible pick on my part for the ban. Okay, but now we learned, and we will make sure that that never happens again next time. Again, Emperor players, kind of cheeky players, right? Don't underestimate their units and their playstyle, and certainly not their gear, because they're I feel the gear gap there. That Spectre Tenebria hit like a truck. That was an insane build. But let's go for Elia first pick. And that guy definitely knew what they were doing with the pre-bans, right? Politis and all that stuff. Politis and Abyssal Euphine. Otherwise, you know, I probably would have picked at least the Abyssal Euphine to prevent him from getting combat readiness. But Abyssal Euphine's banned here. We got ML Shu pre-banned as well. He's picking Bunny Down with C. Lilius. I don't really like that, but Ocean Breeze Luluka should be a decent pick here into this. She's a really good anti-meta pick, actually. Ocean Breeze Luluka, very, very fun. I don't like fighting her at all, but she does have her uses and she does have her merits. Okay, but what do we do against this? Ocean Breeze Luluka will counter the C. Lilius. Moon Bunny can cleanse some of the stuff afterwards. That's fine by me. I think now we're just gonna need a damage dealer, so let's go for Lionheart. She does synergize quite well with Ocean Breeze Luluka, because you do get a defense buff from her, even without Lionheart proccing, or if Lionheart's defense buff gets stripped by somebody, you can replenish that defense buff with Luluka, right? So you're gonna go for Spectre. That's kind of a straight... I don't think so. I think he's just hovering over stuff, but... Ooh. Rimuru getting... Is that a full damage Rimuru that he's gonna use against us here? That would be kind of terrifying. Because he could, if it's a full damage build, he could nuke the Lionheart and it's over, right? I'm gonna need something that can counter that in some way. Spectre, actually, if he picks another non-AoE unit, Spectre Tenebria could be good here, never mind. He picked up Navy Captain Landy. So I guess a good team here would be ML Bologna. ML Bologna would be a very strong unit to pick here, right now. Would anything else be good here, besides ML Bologna? I think ML Bologna is the best DPS option, but we just pick another type of support unit. So let's go Lone Crescent Bellona, and we can either go Rowana, which I think is actually okay. We can probably go Rowana here. Alright, let's go Rowana into this. Because he has dual attacks, he has Reamer's extra attack, he has Navy Captain Landy as well, right, for the counters and the salvos. I think this is a pretty good pick. One of our DPS is gonna get through. And if worse comes to worse, Laia could just kill one of the remaining DPS units that we failed to kill here. Tempest Surin. I don't see Tempest Surin getting picked up here. I don't think so. General Purgus. Are we gonna get screwed by General Purgus yet again today? Okay, no. Little Queen Charlotte. He's gonna let Emma Bellona through. Okay, so we banned the LQC. I think this is fine. Oh, he's not! He's banning the Lone Crescent Bellona! Interesting. Let's give the HP imprint to Laia and Lionheart. Ocean Breeze Luluco with the effect res is going to be pretty good. I think everyone's fine in terms of imprints. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I think my Rowana is also on Stella Harpa, so hopefully we can get rid of some excess debuffs if there are any. We should be fine though with Ocean Breeze Luluca here. Okay, yeah, we should be able to strip the buffs off of the Ooh, maybe not. She only strips 2 buffs. And there's quite a few buffs on that Rimuru right now. Do I even want to give him a defense buff here, though? Is Lionheart fine? I think Lionheart's fine. I don't think we need to do anything. Let's just go ahead and S1. There's going to be a counter attack. That's fine. Alright, we're going to cleanse here with the... Yep, see, that was pretty good. Pretty good on our part. So, I don't think I need to use my S2. Lionheart's just gonna be creeping up here, and that's fine by me. Rimuru's... Oh man, he's gonna get so many buffs here. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. Look at what he's gonna do. If he S3s into my Lionheart, it's gonna be over. He's gonna get these 2 buffs as well, the defense buff and the res buff. Holy... I think this kills. I think Lionheart's dead. Oh yeah. What? That is insane. Holy. Yeah, there's no way that we would have survived that. That was more damage than I had HP. Laia's just gonna need a turn cycle here. I don't know if we can actually survive this. I don't know. We're gonna need to do this now with the Ocean Breeze Luluca. She will be able to debuff here. You could argue that if I Ocean Breeze Luluca before, like, we would have stripped some buffs off the Rimuru, but I don't think it would have been enough. Oh my god, look at that resist. I mean, he does have the resist buff now, but still. Don't know how effective that would have been, because he would have stolen the defense and the effect res buff. He would have had way more than enough buffs to get max damage regardless. Alright, Landy's gonna be healing up the Laia, that's gonna be nice. Let's go ahead and heal here, just in case, with that Navy Captain Landy coming up on her next turn. We just want Laia to survive, right, so that she can nuke this Rimuru. There's no damage mitigation on the other team, so hopefully it'll be okay. Alright, seeing that combat readiness push is pretty good. Laia gets to go again. Let's go after the Rimuru. Okay. Just kind of keep pushing up the team, keep turn cycling if we can. Laia's going to be going, nice. Laia's going to be going on the next turn. That's good. Sea Lilies can only dual attack here, so we should be able to kill. We have souls, soul burn. Alright, let's go for it. Let's hopefully kill the Rimuru with this, otherwise Rimuru's going to kill us. We need a one-shot here, really bad. Boom, very nice, beautiful stuff. He does get the skill null here, but that should be okay. Let's go for a hit onto the Sea Lilius. I don't want to hit the Landy to give her a chance to give me extra damage on my team. But Landy's gonna S3. I don't think she kills Laia. I'm kind of concerned about my Soul Weavers, but let's see what happens. Come on, Laia, you gotta survive this. You gotta survive this, Laia. Is he gonna go for the S3? He's gonna give himself the attack buff, so there's no reason not to. He's waiting for it. Okay, he is gonna S3. Come on now, we can't get punished this hard. We just lost to a Zeo Trap. something that I have been using and abusing with players, so we can't lose here. Okay, the counterattack from Rowano is great. That means we don't have to hit the Landy to break that skill null there, which is huge. Let's also just push up the team. Let's turn cycle here. If Laya can just take another turn and we can kill this Navy Captain Landy, I think we're fine. We won. So she needs 2 turns though. And she's gonna dual attack. That's fine. That's good for me. Nice. Let us go ahead and S2. Let's push up everybody, including Laya herself. Ocean Breeze Luluka can now S3 as well. Let's get the Ice Cream buff, and let's get the S2 going so we can try to debuff this Landy. I think Bunny Dom should have an S3 up soon, but this will be okay. We have an Ice Cream buff now. Oh, she does resist. Look at that. Yeah, Bunny Dom does have an S3. That's fine. She does get a barrier, but Laya's gonna be taking the turn before Navy Captain Landy regardless. Yeah? Okay. Whew, this is this is very nerve-wracking right now. He could provoke the Laya. I don't know if we have the Laya's Cleanse, Sweet Miracle. Oh, actually? Come on. Oh, it doesn't matter if we have Sweet Miracle. He has a 2-turn provoke here. That's pretty bad. That's okay. Let's try to get the Navy Captain Landy to maybe counter us. They'll turn cycle our team. Or not. Okay, there we go. Nice little turn cycling here. Get a little combat readiness. Is he gonna salvo me? Salvo me, please. No, he isn't. Ooh, that's really bad though. It's a lot of damage. Alright, let's push here. Does Laya now have her Sweet Miracle buff? No, no Sweet Miracle! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now that's not looking good. Now that's not looking good. If he dual attacks, if this dual attacks with Navy Captain Landy, we're dead. Okay, didn't dual attack with Navy Captain Landy, thankfully. Is he gonna salvo here? He doesn't salvo. Okay. We can S3 now. I think this will kill the Landy. Holy. Thank God Laya's a unit right now. Screw this Navy Captain Landy unit, man. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Alright, now we can relax. Now we can finally relax. This is a degen team on my side too, to be honest. Oh, thank God. Thank God we just didn't lose because they had a Navy Captain Landy and they were able to one-shot my Lionheart with a Rimuru. Rimuru is such an annoying unit. Thank God Laya's here. And, thank God for a win there, because I would have lost my mind if I just lost to another Rimuru. But anyway, with that being said though guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more Epic 7 content. And until next time, take care.